Hi everybody, it's Bill from Southport Chevrolet, and today I'm going to show you our new Bolt. So this is the Bolt EUV in the Redline Edition, and it is a Premier with a few different upgrades. So the Redline Edition on these is pretty neat. You get the black wheels with the red stripe, the blacked out mirrors with the red stripes, and one thing I thought was pretty cool is you get a specific Bolt EUV badge. That's a little more unique to the Redline Edition with the black and red accents and a little bit of red in the O. So a lot of people haven't really seen too much of these EUVs just because they're a newer model for Chevrolet. Typically the ones that have been showing up have been sold. So the EUV is the larger of the two Bolts. It's 6 inches bigger than the standard one, so it does give you a lot more passenger space and a little bit more cargo space. If you want something a little bit smaller, you can still get a Bolt EV, but the EUV, like I said, is for someone looking for more something on the crossover side. These have a 397 kilometer range and are actually pretty peppy to drive around too. I know a lot of people looking for an EV don't really need something that's going to blast you off a set of stoplights, but this does 0 to 96 kilometers an hour in about 7 seconds flat. And then, yeah, like I said, if you're not doing that, then you're going to get close to 400 kilometers out of a full charge. Speaking of charging, these have 3 different levels. So the car comes standard with a plug that does 120 volt and 240 volt. Also right now they've got a level 2 charger, which is the 240 volt being supplied by General Motors. So if you have a 240 wired garage, you can get a 240 volt charger so you can do not the full fast charge, but fast charge at home. So it uses the standard industry standard plug, and like I said, it does come with a plug to charge. This is if you are doing the DC fast charging, that you actually have one that'll plug into the full setup. With DC fast charging on these cars, you can get about 160 kilometers of range in about half an hour. So if you are doing a bit of a road trip and stop for lunch, by the time that you're finished lunch, your car is going to have quite a bit of charge to it. So other neat things, so we'll show you, I'll start with the cargo space and then we'll move inside. Just that'll make things a little bit easier here. So these do have really nice cargo space. This one does have the cargo liner package too, which is nice to keep it protected. But these do have a kind of false floor and additional storage underneath. So you can kind of see down there, you can have a spot to throw extra groceries, extra cargo, or even just the stuff that you'll keep in your vehicle, like for Canadian winters, having a first aid kit and having some extra washer fluid and all that stuff never hurts. Yeah, let's hop inside and I'll show you some of the neat features we'll get outside of the wind. All right, so inside the Bolt, these are really nice, comfortable cars to sit in and drive. Tristan and I, taking this video, have been driving around town looking for a reasonable spot to film, and even just the manners around town and stuff like that. They're very, very easy cars to drive. They do have one neat feature, which I'm not used to yet, but once you get used to it, it does actually help with your range. It has one pedal driving, so by the push of this button, it will allow you to accelerate and slow down fully using just the gas pedal and even come to a complete stop. With that, the car will use a little bit more regenerative braking and again prolong the range that you have to empty. This has a 10.2 inch center display with built-in Apple Carplay and Android Auto, as well as the factory navigation in this model. The Apple Carplay and Android Auto are really nice because you can seamlessly have your phone maps, your Spotify, all your contacts, voice to text, voice to call, all that stuff built in off your phone's voice control rather than the vehicle voice control, so it works really nice and smooth. These do also have, so this one's got the 360 panoramic camera. The one door is open just so Tristan can film this video, but you can have multiple different views, even curved views if you're parallel parking, front and rear, all on this main screen. It does have a streaming rear view mirror camera as well, and that you can change the zoom and brightness and everything, and also switch to a standard rear view mirror. With this, it's nice if you have passengers in the back and can't really see past everyone's head. Other stuff in here, it does actually, this one has the Super Cruise, which if you click this button, you're actually driving on a Super Cruise equipped road, which there is 320,000 kilometers of within Canada and USA. It has sensors and will have a green bar that comes along here, letting you know that you can take your hands off the wheel and it will maintain speed, slow you down to the vehicles in front, go around corners, do all that fun stuff. So we'll do a more in-depth video on how the Super Cruise works, but it is an option on here. And this one actually has it. This, being a vehicle in Canada, this one has the heated and air conditioned seats, because you never know what you're going to need certain days, as well as a heated steering wheel with the buttons down here on the console. So it's nice with these that you have an actual button for the heat, AC, ventilated seats, heated seats, all that fun stuff. Where a lot of vehicles now, it's all in the display. This one is just super quick and easy to get. Other stuff down here, it's got wireless charging, so most phones have the built-in charging. You can actually scroll down on this charging pad, or throw your phone down on the charging pad, and you'll actually get a little bit of battery power by the time you get to your destination. Down here, the other buttons are a sport mode, as well as the selection to turn on and off your lane departure warnings, and then traction control off if you do need to spin your tires to get yourself unstuck. I'll show you a little bit too on the space. So I'm 6 feet tall. I'm sitting fairly comfortably here, kind of fully arm stretched out to the top of the steering wheel, how it normally drives. So I'll hop in the back seat and we'll pan out to that, so you can kind of see a little bit of the space for actually taking passengers. Also, I might as well pop this open, but cool feature, these do have a power shade on a panoramic sunroof, so really nice bright interior for sunny days like today. But yeah, let's pan out. I will show you some back seat space and we'll kind of take another walk around the outside and wrap this up. All right, so back seat of this car, like I said, I'm 6 feet tall. If I was to sit straight, I can actually sit without my head hitting the roof, which a lot of vehicles, especially stuff in the economy sector, you can't really do. These seats are heated in the back as well, so the two outboard seats have heated seats, which are controlled by the buttons on the back doors here. As well as there is charging ports for if your kids or passengers in the back seat need to charge up their phone. There's a USB and a USB-C. But like I was saying, your leg room, so I was sitting comfortably up front. I can easily sit comfortably in the back. So having 4 full-size, maybe a little more than full-size adults is no problem at all in these cars. They are super comfy with the fold-down armrests and some cup holders and stuff in the back here too. So great family haulers, great commuter vehicles. Yeah, like I said, their interiors are really nice in these things. Let's hop back outside, do a quick last walk around the car, and then yeah. So yeah, that kind of summarizes a few different things. A couple other neat things on these cars. They do have an 8-year, 160,000 kilometer battery warranty, since I know that is a lot of a concern for many EV buyers. So you are protected by GM's warranty. That's on top of the standard vehicle 3-year, 65-year, 100K powertrain and comprehensive warranties. So yeah, you have great access to chargers. They have, like I said, come with a level 1 and level 2 charger for free, as well as the option of getting that level 2 charger installed in your house. Very good range, very good protection for the battery, so there's not much to worry about there. And I think it's a really cool looking car too. They're kind of the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. They're easy to maneuver around, easy to park, and great vehicles for even commuting around town or road tripping longer distances. I've watched a few videos where guys have taken these, a couple 1,000-kilometer road trips with them, and actually had a pretty good time and pretty easy touring and easy ability to be able to actually charge them and stuff too. So if you're looking for something that's stylish and economical, these are a really great option. So like I said, come and see us, South Fort Chevrolet in Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. We'd be happy to show you one.